Good evening, everyone. Yeah. 66 question, fill in phrase replacement. If you don't hear properly, you just remind me. I can repeat the same answer or question again. Liberty is the only thing you cannot have until you gave it to others. Okay? Now, is the given phrase correct or do we need to change? We need to change. Why? First, underline helping verb is. Here we are referring to the nature of liberty. Liberty is the only thing you cannot have. You cannot have it. We are speaking about the nature. All the nature related terminology must be used in which tense? Simple present tense. That means we cannot use in a V2. Eliminate one more. Another V2. What is that? Gave. Now your answer must be unless or still. Now liberty is the only thing you cannot have. Unless you give it to others, still you give it to others. Tell me your answer. We need a condition word. Which is a condition? Unless. Difference between until and unless. Until is used with the time based conditions and unless is used with the action based conditions. Okay, write down the difference also carefully. Answer comes only with a 3. Move to 67. Fly the nest. Fly the nest. What do you mean by flying the nest? Write down one synonym and tell me the meaning. Emigration. Emigration. What do you mean by emigration? Leaving one country and going to the another country in search of job or in search of any other business. That is the same meaning as fly the nest. And tell me your answer. Which one is correct? Children returning home, to run very fast, to lose the direction, leave home. Tell me your answer. I did not say immigration. I said emigrant. Emigration. There is different. Emigration is export. E export. Immigration I import. Now immigration is going out. That is nothing but leave home. Answer comes with 4. Move to 68. He called on his people to carry onward their struggle for national liberty. Again, change the highlighted phrase if it is wrong. Is the given phrase correct or wrong? Correct or wrong? Why wrong? 2 can be used only with V1 but not V5. Okay, another one. For carrying, to carry, to carrying. Remember, 2 can be used with V1, 2 can also be used with a noun. Noun can be a gerund. Remember this point. Now, looking at the continuation, can you use first of all its from the first blank as pronoun? Read the sentence. He called on his people for carrying forward its struggle. Can we use that combination? Whom are we speaking about? People. People must be used with its or their. There. So first of all eliminate 1. Now tell me your answer. Your answer is 3 or 4. Tell me your answer. Which is correct? He called on his people to carry forward their struggle to carrying onward. Which one is correct here? If at all use onward also immediately there must be pronoun there. 4th is out. Your answer is only 3. Move to 69. Act of deceiving somebody in order to make money. Direct answer. Look at the first one. Monarchy. Monarch. What do you mean by that? Like a kingship, like single rule. Having only top ruler. One ruler. That is monarch. Next one. Surreptitious. Surreptitious is nothing but anything that is secret. Next one. Fraud. You already know it. Another one is impunity, used basically in the like political terminology. Impunity, political impunity we say. Impunity is nothing but to free somebody or give freedom or give liberty. ఒకరిని బయటికి వదిలేసాడాన్ని మనము impunity, impune అని కూడా అంటాం. Now tell me which can be your answer. One word substitute meaning. Act of deceiving. Deceiving is what here? మోసం చేయడం కదా, to cheat. Now which of the options are suitable here? Only fraud. Move to 70. The organization has risen to the top because of its quality of management. First of all, organization, singular or plural? Singular is followed by has. Has is used with only V3. To the top because of its refers to here organization. ITS is immediately followed by noun. Its quality of management. Okay, now its quality of management is fine. Organization has also is fine. Now tell me where is error. Write down one word. Write RAISC, raise. V1, V2, V3. Write down one more word. RISC, rise. Rose, risen. Now I want you to tell me the difference between these two verb forms. There is no verb in English as risen. Remember this part first. You can have rised like V3 or risen as V3. This is also V3 here. Has is followed by V3. Now if you can tell me the meanings of these two words, you can get the answer. Okay. Now what do you mean by the first rise? Raise, let us say, raise, RAISC, raise. What do you mean by that? Please raise your hands. Raise your hands. Now which raise is this now? First one or second one? It is first one. Okay, the sun rises in the east. Is it first one or second one? Second one. Now look at the difference very carefully. When some action or when something is lifted upwards using any other indicator or force, that is used with the first one. When something goes upward without any support, without any force, on its own, that is used with the second one. Can somebody push the sun from below? Go up, go up. The sun rises on its own. That is nothing but a RISC. Water level, what happens? Raises on its own. Temperature levels, raise on its own. But look at the first one. Do you raise that kids or do you raise these kids? Raising kids, first one or second one? You need somebody to raise them. That is first one. Now if you look at the organization, something happened with the help of the management. Now do we need first one or second one? First one. Hey, not second one. Organization is developed because of the management or because of the employees. That we can clearly see. Because of its quality of management. Now do we need first one or second one? First one. Now which verb form do we need here? V3. What must be the verb form here? Raised. First write down that word. Now tell me the difference between has plus V3, has been plus V3. Where do we use has plus V3? Has been plus V3. Has plus V3 active voice. Has been plus V3 passive voice. Now tell me, is the organization doing some action or action is done to the organization? Action is done. Organization was developed. Organization is not doing anything. Now do we need active or passive? Passive is needed. You have to add one more word. The word is nothing but been plus V3. Has been raised. Add been also. Next 71. Provoke. I think you got this word yesterday or day before yesterday if I am not wrong. Yesterday only, right? Provoking మీకు తెలుగులో కూడా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసి చెప్పా. Synonym is needed. Placate, aggravate, compliment, halt. Halt is nothing but stop. Compliment is nothing but to support or appreciate. Placate is nothing but make something calm or cool. Tell me your synonym. Provoking somebody. Provoke somebody in the sense make somebody anger. Worsen the issue. Which one can be used? Can you tell me? Aggravate. Aggravate the situation. That means worsen the situation. Make bad to worse and worse to worst. That is called as provoking or aggravation. Move to 72. The dash house was brilliant with lights shining through its lofty windows. Lofty windows and like huge windows. Positive or negative? Positive or negative? Positive. Okay. Now, the dash house, noun is already given. In the blank, what do we need here? Adjective. Okay. Now, do we need positive word or negative word? Positive. Look at the first word. What is the first word here? Immense. What do you mean immense? ఏంటి immense అంటే హ్యూజ్, చాలా పెద్దగా ఉన్నదని immense అంటాం. Illimitable. Limitable in the sense which has limit. Illimitable in the sense limitless. We cannot use the house with the word limitless. First of all, eliminate two. Bound is nothing but to jump. Jumping from one place to another is called as bounded. House cannot be used with the quality of bounded. Another one, restricted. Restricted is positive or negative? Negative. Now tell me the answer. Which one can be used only? First one. Move to 73. Tell the students to blow with the balloon and then tape the straw to the balloon. Balloon laki gaali udana emantaru? Is it blow with, blow out, blow in, blow up? Tell me your answer. మీకు ఎక్కువ డిఫరెన్స్ వచ్చేది ఎక్కడంటే బ్లో అవుట్ ఒకటి, బ్లో అప్ ఒకటి. నౌ లైక్ వెన్ యూ సెలబ్రేట్ యువర్ బర్త్డే, యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ క్యాండిల్ ఆన్ ద కేక్. నౌ డూ యూ బ్లో అవుట్, బ్లో అప్, బ్లో ఇన్, బ్లో విత్ ద క్యాండిల్? You blow out. Blow out is in a sense stop lighting. It is not stop the lighting, it is speaking about the balloon. First of all, eliminate first one. Now when you put the air into the balloon, what is it called as? It is a blow up. Okay, next. 73, 74. You already know this. I think I need not to tell you this. If you say, sir, I don't know this, then you are not studying. What is the answer? Call a spade a spade. It is in your, if it is SSC, it is in your book 2 in the idioms page number 1. Idioms page 1. Bank, it is there, but I don't know the page. Calling a spade a spade. That means speaking the things as it is. You know, like we say some people are like, they are bold, direct. We say some people are direct and bold. Many people have this attitude. I don't say any lies, I am very direct, I speak openly. That type of speaking is called as calling a spade a spade. Tell me your answer. What is that? What is the second one? To speak frankly and directly about a problem without any hesitation. Direct ga maatladani calling a spade spade. Move to 75. Undue favor shown to one's relatives. This is the word which is popularized nowadays. Boycott that, boycott this, do that, do this. This is the word popularized. Boycott Patan. This is all started with one word. That is nothing but undue favor shown to one's relatives. Let us say you are an actor. Okay, immediately you bring your son into the movies, and your son brings his son into the movies. This type of favorism to your sons and relatives. One word substitute. Nepotism, nationalism, next despotism, another one is narcissism. Have you heard this word narcissism? Write down. Egoism, egotistic feelings, or we can also say self-admiration. You don't give value to others, you only admire yourself. This is called narcissism. And this is not in a positive way also. Narcissism, this is completely in a negative way. You admire only yourself, you don't bother about the other person at all. And instead of not bothering about the other person, you defame that person. That is called as narcissism. Have you heard this word? Despotism. Despotism is nothing but dictatorship. Nationalism, you already know it. Next, what else is there here? Nepotism. Now tell me your answer. What is your answer? Nepotism is nothing but being favorable to your relatives or family in a particular profession. Move to 76. Find out there. They went on playing while the teacher was teaching an important lesson. First, they went on playing. That means they continued playing. While the teacher, singular or plural? Teacher was. Can we use this was or were? Was or were? Was is followed by here V4. Which tense is this? Was plus V4. Was or were plus V4. Which tense is that? Past continuous tense. Evaro perfect annaru. While the teacher was teaching what? Teaching an important. A important or an important? An important or a important? Why an important? Starting with the oval. important continued by lesson. While the teacher was teaching lesson, sentence is finally clear. Now they went on playing. Went on playing in the sense, just before I told you what is the meaning of went on playing. To continue to play without any stop, without any break. Okay, they went on playing while the teacher was teaching an important. Teacher one side, she was teaching the lesson, these fellows were playing like anything. This sentence, can you find any error? There is no error in this. Have you found any error? If you found an error, please let me know what it is. Move to 77. She has amassed a huge fortune from her novels. I think I gave you the meaning of this word. Novel. Only novel. Novel. Did I give you the meaning? I think day for day. I don't know exactly. Novel. Have you heard this term anywhere? Where? Novel coronavirus. Did you hear this? Novel is nothing but, remember, novel has two parts of speech. One is noun, another one is adjective. When it is used as adjective, it gives the meaning of anything that is new. New thing. Next, when it is noun, it is relevant to the books. Novels ఉంటాయి కదా, నవలలు అంటాం తెలుగులో అయితే. ఆ novels ని novels అని అంటాము. ఓకేనా? Now she has amassed a huge fortune. Fortune is nothing but like money, property, from her novels. Novels rasi, she earned a lot of money. She has written novels and earned a lot of money. Now do we need synonym or antonym here? Synonym of the given word in the bracket, which is the most appropriate synonym. That means you have to replace this word with one synonym. Now what is the word that is given here? Has is used with V3. Your replacement also must be V3. This is one logic you should apply. How many V3s we have? Direct answer actually. Direct answer. Look at the first word. What is the first word? Progressive. The words which end with IVE, what are they? Adjectives. ED can be used as adjectives and also verbs. Next one, regressive. Regressive is nothing but back to the start. Back to the starting point. It is like retrospective. Next, cumulative is also the same meaning of gather, but it has a different meaning. Gather with force or gather by force. You gather money by force, by threatening somebody, forcing somebody. That is cumulative, cumulation. She has amassed. Have you heard the word mass? M-A-S-S, mass. Mass ante endi? Huge people ni mass అని అంటారు. అది నౌన్ ఫామ్. ఓకేనా? ఎమాస్ అనేది వర్బ్ ఫామ్. ఎమాస్ అంటే అంతా కలెక్ట్ చేయడం, గ్యాదర్ చేయడాన్ని ఎమాస్ అంటాము. సో దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ యూజ్ విత్ కంపైల్. ఓకే, కంపైల్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ గ్యాదర్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ టు వన్ పాయింట్. Move to 78. Efforts were made to escape the necessity of accepting the dash aid. Now you should understand the context first. To answer this, you should understand the context. Efforts were made. Some efforts were made. That means somebody is trying to do something. What were they trying to do and why? Efforts were made to escape the necessity of accepting something. Now, when do you try to escape? If something is good or something is bad? Something is bad. So this fellow, somebody has done some effort to escape the necessity of accepting the dash aid. Aid is already given noun form. We need adjective. Look at the options. Steady aid, perilous aid, definite aid, vulnerable aid. How many positive words we have here? Definite eliminate, steady also not relevant here. We have two negative words. One is perilous, another one is vulnerable. Both of them almost give the same meaning. Write down the meaning. Perilous means dangerous. Perilous means dangerous. Another word is vulnerable. Vulnerable is nothing but anything that is at the end of extinction. Anything that is at the edge of extinction, something which is going to be like dead forever. Animals, some animals they extinct. Okay, now which one can we use here? Efforts ki related ga manam ikkada ఆ సిచ్యువేషన్ పెరిలస్ గా ఉందనొచ్చా, వల్నరబుల్ గా ఉందనొచ్చా? కెన్ యూ టెల్ మీ? See, vulnerable is only used with the animals which are about to be dead completely, not even one single one left. So what can be used here? Only perilous, related to the context. Move to 79. Spider webs are delicate. First, spider webs are delicate. Delicate is positive or negative? Negative. Delicate ante which can be easily broken, right? Broken ante positive or negative? Negative only. So very strong. First of all, can we use so very strong? Absolutely wrong. We need to add some. Strong is positive word, right? So we need to pick some word which can combine both negative and positive. Look at the first word, and, at, are. Tell me your answer. Which one can be used? How many of these and, at, are? These three are conjunctions only. All of them are coordinating conjunctions. Out of these three coordinating conjunctions, which one can be used to combine two contrast statements? Only at. You can also use but. But not necessary. But is also positive negative combination, but at is perfect. Move to 80. Get recognized and do things effectively. We need to get appropriate idiom, not meaning but appropriate idiom. Get organized. Get organized ante ardham enti? You should collaborate with each other and do the things effectively. Make the program successful. Some program is there, you should collaborate and make the program successful. What is the idiom you can use here? Run around in circles, back against the wall, hit the sack, and get your act together. Which one is your answer? Get your act together. Write down the meaning for this. Hit the sack. Hit the sack is nothing but to go to bed, sleep. Go to bed, sleep. Next, back against the wall. Back against the wall. Write one more idiom. Burn the fingers. Burn the fingers. Write the meaning of these two words. Back against the wall in the sense into financial debts, into debts, full of debts, appullo koorukupodam. You don't have any money. One more idiom. What did I say? Burn your fingers or burn the fingers. Burn the fingers is write down. Get loss. Lost kaadu, loss. Because of inexperience in the financial matters. Answer comes only with 4. Move to 81. The company reserves available for dash as the directors may determine. First of all, for is followed by noun. For can be used as both preposition and conjunction. In this case, it is a preposition followed by noun. Now, look at the options that are given. Retention, propagation, maintenance, distribution. The company reserves. Together, this is a noun. Do you know reserves in terminology of economics and finance? Finance and banking lo reserves anadi deni antamu? What do you call reserves? The money that the company has or the property that the company has. Coming to journey like adventures. Here what does it mean by reserve? Book the tickets. Do you reserve the tickets? Yes. Coming to the psychology. Reserved person. What does it mean by reserved person? A person like who doesn't open up, like introvert kind of person. We call him reserved person. So we have different meanings with the same word based on the context. Okay. Now the company reserves, in the sense we are speaking about the property of the company. This company is available for dash as the directors may determine. Tell me your answer. Available for retention. Look at the first one. Retention is nothing but to continue something. Next, propagation is nothing but to spread the news. Basically false news. Spread the false news. Available for maintenance, available for distribution. Now tell me your answer. Which can be the correct context here? We are speaking about the company. Company's property can be maintained, available for maintenance, available for distribution. That means selling off. Tell me your answer. Which one is correct? When do you use the terminology available for? Available for selling, right? So which one can be used only? Fourth one. Next, move to 82, close test. The formation of the Himalayas dash the climate in various ways. influences V5, echoes plural noun or V5. Undercut can be used as noun and also V1. Alter can be used as the verb form. Okay, now the formation of the Himalayas, we are missing some verb. Do we need V1 or V5 in this combination? Can we tell me what is the subject here? Is it Himalayas or is it the formation? Immediately you should remember the rule of NPN. NPN here, noun is nothing but formation, P is nothing but of, Himalayas is nothing but another noun. Verb should agree with the first noun. The first noun is singular or plural? Singular. Singular in the sense it must be followed by V5. Now your answer can be influences or echoes. Echoes speaks about sounds. Influences speaks about the effects. Now tell me your answer. The formation of Himalayas dash the climate in various ways. Now does it influence, does it echoes? Which can be your answer? Influences. Move to 83. These act, that means Himalayas act as barriers dash the great plains of India from the cold winds of Central Asia. Now these acts as barriers threatening the great plains, checking the great plains of India, protecting the great plains, arresting the great plains. First of all, tell me which is not relevant here. Arresting is not at all relevant. Next, threatening. Threaten in the sense to abuse somebody, to say, hey, if you don't do this, I will kick you away. That is threatening. Another one is what here? Checking. Another one is protecting. They act as barrier. What do the barriers do? Barriers, they stop you from doing something. These Himalayas act as barriers dash the great plains of India from the cold winds of Central Asia. Whatever the cold winds that are coming from Central Asia, they are stopped by these Himalayas. Now tell me which is the correct terminology here? Protecting. Move to 84. The Himalayas are reason for summer rains and monsoon type climate in the region that are dash the western Ghats of India. Now tell me your answer. The Himalayas are reason for the summer rains and also monsoon type climate in the region that are dash in the western Ghats of India. Himalayas are where? Nearby the western Ghats, beyond the western Ghats, inside the western Ghats, remote. First of all, eliminate two modes. Remote and inside, not at all possible. Can we have Himalayas inside the western Ghats? No. Nearby or beyond? Western Ghats are like, below the, like we can say Kashmir and below that, and Himalayas are on the top. Now do we call it as nearby or beyond? Beyond. Move to 85. The Himalayan rivers have a dash. Can we eliminate any one option based on A? Is it possible? Any one option we can eliminate with A? That means find out any vowel sounded word. Any vowel sounded word here? No, nowhere. They have a dash flow. Flow is already known. We need adjective. Remember, ing, ed, ing, iel. All of them can be used as the adjectives. Now, they have a dash flow since these are fed by glaciers and bring lot of silt. Do you know silt? Write down. Mud carried away because of rains. Mud carried away because of rains. Rain vaste mud kotkoni vastundi kada. Pipe anda danni silt ani antaru. Now the Himalayan rivers, they have a dash flow because of the glaciers. Do you know glaciers? Glaciers ante telusa? Enti glaciers ante? మంచు పర్వతాలు ఉంటాయి కదా. ఇప్పుడు అవి ఉండడం వల్ల ఎలాంటి ఫ్లో ఆఫ్ వాటర్ ఉంటుంది? సీజింగ్ ఫ్లో అని అన్నారు. వాట్ ఇన్ బై సీజింగ్ ఫ్లో? వాట్ ఇన్ బై సీజ్? Cease is stop. Stop means no flowing. Can we use the terminology? No. Another one, sustained. Sustain is nothing but to continue to live. Police all baag kottaru. Still he sustained the like you can say third degree of the police. Ante ala kottina kuda still he is sustaining to live. Conclude ante meaning emotundi ikkada? End. Negative, not possible. Have you heard any time perennial rivers? What is perennial? Never ending, forever. Important word, forever. There is no stop. Now tell me which is the correct option. Is it sustained flow or perennial flow? Perennial flow. No stopping because of the glaciers. Continue the glaciers nundi emotundi water vastune untundi. No ending. Okay. Next, move to 86. Making these plains very dash. Very impotent, very fertile, very sterile, very what is that one? Procant. Okay, tell me your answer. Once check this word, but not the correct one. Making these plains. When there is continuous water, do we need positive word or negative word? Do you know plains? Plains is nothing but land. Whenever there is continuous water into the farming lands, the lands would be productive or not productive? Productive. They produce the food. Now look at the first word. Impotent. Positive or negative? Negative. Potent is positive. Eliminate first one. What else is given here? Fertile. I think we got this word yesterday. Fertile ante enti dani ardhamu yielding which edane fertile ani antam, where you can grow well. What is another word here? Sterile. You also got this word. Sterile is related to two meanings. One is being shy, another one is related to the cleaning of the operational this tools and all. So it is also not related. Your answer comes only with a 2. Move to 87. Antonym of the word seclude. Seclude is nothing but keep somebody away from something. Keep away, we can say. Divide. Antonym. Divide and antonym must be positive. Look at the first one. Divide and combine. Are they relevant or not? Yes? Okay. Next, cover, to hide. Next, cluster is nothing but to isolate somebody. Next, screen has so many meanings. Screen has so many meanings. It is both a noun and also verb. What is this one here? Screen. Do you know screening the movie? Yes, screening the movie. You also have screen which gives the meaning of guard, anything that protects. Okay, now tell me which one can be your antonym. Seclude is nothing but to divide, keep somebody away, go away, make somebody away. Now opposite can be what here? Only combine. Next, move to 88. The seat was able to recline in 4 different positions. That means the chair can be used to recline in 4 different positions. You can sit in 4 positions. Now we need to get the synonym of the word recline. Recline is nothing but to take rest, lay down. Look at the first word. Energize, not related. Sprawl, strengthen and energize, both of them are same. Slope relates to the downside of something. Look at the second word, sprawl. Sprawl is nothing but to lay down, take rest. Recline comes with the same meaning, synonym. Move to 89. Incorrectly spelled word. Argumentative, aggressive, belligerent, rapport. Tell me your answer. First one. Is the first spelling wrong? What is the noun form of this? Argumentative noun form? Argument. What is the verb form? Verb form. Argue. Okay. Argumentative is what here? Adjective. Aggressive. Again, this is also adjective. You should have double G and double S. Next, what is the next word here? It is not B-E-L-L-E. It is a B-E-L-L-I. Write down the meaning of this. Hostile situation, unfriendly. Rapport. Do you know rapport? We say rapport. I don't have rapport with that person. You know rapport? Rapport is nothing but having friendliness. Opposite of belligerent. Opposite of belligerent. Friendliness. Being close towards somebody. Move to 90. Narcissist, tautology, achromatic, accelerate. Do you know accelerate? You already know it, right? What do you mean acceleration? To increase something. Accelerate. Is the spelling correct? Yes. If you don't know this word, once go back to the beginning sentences. We have one word there. What is that? Narcissism. Okay. Did you see that or not? Now what is the spelling there? N-A-R-C-I-S-S must be there. One S is missing. Already your answer is here. Look at the next one. Tautology. Write down. It is repetition of the same meaning word. Repetition. I gave you some meaning of redundant. Yesterday I gave you one like sentence, enter into. Do you remember? That is nothing but repetition. Next, another one. Achromatic is nothing but anything that is colorless. No color. Related to the paintings. Answer comes only with the first one. Thank you.